Hello there guys, it's ProudPidgezard here and welcome to a brand new series for me. This is Esports Legend for the Switch. So, team name, we're going to call ourselves Fnatic after the League of Legends team Fnatic themselves, who currently, when I'm recording this, they are doing good. They're in the quarterfinals of the World Championship. And I'm just going to keep going, and 3, 2, 1, stop. So, walking legend. So, create team. So, let's go. I quite like the star. Oh, I like that. So, I'll go with that. And if Fnatic are kinda orange and the white's nice. Texture 2. No, I like that. So the colour will go pink and yeah, nice colourful one. So complete. So that was the last game of my career. The champion is only one step away from me. But the pain in my wrist caused me to play badly. In the end, we lost. I am reluctant to retire with me all day, and all my life seems to have lost momentum. Until one day. Hello there, I'm the founder of the Fnatic team. I understand that your hand injury makes you no longer active as a player, but your years of experience is an irreplaceable asset, so I want to invite you to be the manager of our team. If you still have a championship dream, come join us. A new battlefield. I think it's time to reconnect. The legend will never die. There we go. So this game is not 100% in depth, but it's a nice enjoyable game for those who like MOBA games, mainly like the League of Legends and Dota 2 kind of thing. So yeah, I must admit I enjoy it. So here's my team. Good morning, today is your first day as team director of Fnatic. She's your secretary, Zhao Shang. I will be advising you starting from today. Though our team hasn't been around for long, I hope we can build a worldwide phenomenon together. The players are about to arrive at their base and the team director will be sure to check their information. So I'm not going to say I know every player, but this is Saoz, meant to be Soaz, who was Fnatic's top laner, funnily enough, and he's moved to Orichin, and now I'm sure he plays for an American team. You've got Mount, not sure who he's meant to be in the jungler. You've got East Door in mid lane, there's a West Door, player called West Door. You've got Petty ADC, there's a guy called Betty, so that'll be him. And Swordman for support is Sword Art. So here's our team here. This is them practicing. So as the players have already arrived at the base, have started free practice. Free practice gets players experience. Use experience to level up players. Level up increases players' stats. We have to provide more efficient methods for training than just free practice if we want to be a truly competitive team. Now is a good time to hire a coach. With the help of coaches we can start special training. No time to waste, so we open it to hire a coach. So management, player, staff, market, and Chris the coach. So it's £50,000, a bit be worth it. As staff, coaches produce work points. Collect enough points to schedule different actions. Coaches can have players undergo special training, a fast way to increase player stats. Add different projects to increase different stats. Pick a training regimen that suits the player's position. So work, coach, special training, and what player? So we'll go for Soaz. So you have to go for the two just to show you. So then back and start. So you can see at the top left, it will take 3.5 hours I think it is, but in the top left that's it working. So while that's going on, you can see my players at the bottom here are getting experience, and we have a message. Today's report is on a newly formed amateur team Fnatic, being our first time visiting their training base. We have to say it seems really far away. We have the opportunity to interview one of the team's players while he ate noodles. He will join the team because the overall strength is unimpressive and that his current skill might earn him the starting position. He's not new to the arena, but he told us with tears in his eyes that he hopes someday to reach the world. So there you can see at the top lane, there's me talking proper League of Legends already, and at the top they're doing a special training. So that's when the skills up. So the special trainers real success with Coach Chris's meticulous guidance. The players have made visible progress. Now we can start to expand the team for winning games. If you're looking for a good player, you need a captain. Right, so manage, player, staff, market. Joanna the manager. I hope this base becomes like a home. It will do because you live here. That's right, at a recent event I saw youth filled with dreams. Before long I started negotiating with them. So perks, so that's obviously meant to be... Is his name no perk? Now open to begin. I'm kinda confused because I'm sure his name is perks. Anyway, so with that's going on, special training, may as well continue that. You can see the points up the top. So the negotiation, bonus system, contract duration and job program. So perfect. Target complete. So now we can say I didn't expect the negotiations to go so smoothly. Must have really moved them. So it takes funds to sign them. So manager, player market and pets. £150,000. They better be good. So that's him joining the team. It's important to be optimistic no matter what. You are correct, my good friend, you are correct. So he's a rated C, the others are rated D, so he technically is better. So special training is complete there, so we'll go to coach, special training. We have a new action, last hit training to rev up the APM and the accuracy, rather than reflexes and intuition. So we'll go for last hit training. And change player instead of mount will train perks. If he's our best player, let's keep him training so he'll be the best player. Looks like we have a new message. We received new tournament information. Get ready to compete. How are you? I'm the coach of the local Grey Fox team. I've heard the new team is around, so I came to issue a special invitation. So we're going to go to a tournament and register. So tournament, Grey Fox Invitational. So register. Perfect. So there we can check there's our team. So Pex is in the mid lane, best rating there by 18. And Grey Fox there, best rating is 13. So we get Panther, Holy Fire, Triangle, King and Supcake. So wait, so we come up. So that's happening in the next day. So you've got to be day to train using special training here. While your managers, coaches, whatever, if you just notice you got just 4 stars there. That is what they do to when you're not doing a physical job for you. They're collecting their coach points, work points, whatever they're called. And your guys, some will work out after it, some will do that. So there's a training and we can get another one in. So our rating went up by 2 there just by that training. Now overall team rating, which is good. Hello, I'm a representative of the board. I never expected you to arrange such an orderly schedule after one day. They want to give full support for us to develop our team, so we've established a few target rewards. Talk to Zhao Shang for more information. So let's see what I've set. So menu, target. You have 3 targets at once, so they disappear, right? So you can skip 1 per day. Right, so increase APM once, reflexes once, and trigger a hot streak. So we should be able to do them fine. So some guys there are working out to get their vitality points up. Other guys are still gaming, and Soaz wants to discuss some games knowledge. We want to know if that and match bans are very important. What order should the bans be in? You ban first, then you choose. Correct. The side that picks the first accidental loss. Acumen. I know that because you ban, then you pick 1, they pick 2, you pick 2, they pick 2, you pick 2. And then they picked the last one. So went up there, 79 we are rated overall. So that's straight to game. So midnight is when you go to sleep. And when it's game day you do not do any training at all. You just get up and go to the bus. So it's quite a nice wee house we've got, a nice wee setup. So this series isn't going to be 100% regular, this is just going to be extras if and when I get a wee chance to do so on the Switch. So we're against Grey Fox. The arena is packed. So the support rating, so let's just see. I heard of a cheerleader performance. I heard that Pex is playing with a hand injury today. I'm so worried. Pex seems to be in a good mood. He's been chatting. So hello everyone, and welcome to the game. He's Thomas the commentator. Look at teams Fnatic and Grey Fox. The data, Fnatic has an overwhelming advantage, but it doesn't think Grey Fox will concede easily though. So here's the stats, and I've got my hot streak up because I've got a lot more fans than them. So arranging them. So if you look at his store, he's rated. Let's look at the other stats. So that red sweat drop represents the player's vigour. As the vigour increases, players fill out the hot streak bar more quickly. They lose Achman when killed, or if a resource in the map is lost. If it reaches 0, the game breakdown, which greatly reduces effectiveness. Now let's put in a new player. So swap him. He's 6 rated, better than what the other mid laner is. So let's go manual. So let's ban. So if you look, there's lots of minuses and positives. I know Soaz is good on Twilight Ninja, so I want to keep him. So let's ban the Crocodile Warrior. Why don't we ban away other top laners? And then that means it. Right. Oh, right. So let's pick him. So if you notice, there's a 3 up at the top, so he's good at him. So let's go for that. Now we pick 2 champions. So you want the jungler here. And if you look at that, that works pretty well with the team that I've got now. And then in the mid lane, we could go with him in the mid, yep. Right, so now we're banished. They've got their jungler and mid laner. So let's get rid of him. So let's see, so there's some supports left. That'd be a good support to have, and the bot lane. Probably better going with that one, and then we've got, yeah, so line up effects. So we've got guard and wake. So guard is we get less team damage received, and wake is attack speed, so how good you are on that. So we're taking a lot, like Soaz is doing a lot better than the rest of them because he's really good on that champion. So yeah. So this is a game, so although we can't play ourselves, we can use our guidance. So we'll just skip all this, but the hot streaks activate, that's the top bars here. So we are the blue side, and we speed it up a little bit. Now that's the people, and that's the champions. So if you notice, the minions are coming and they're fighting away. Bot lane is doing nice damage, and the support and ADC are basically fighting under the tower. Our mid lane's under our tower though. Ooh, nearly killed them. Gank up top, yes! But they killed us down the bot lane, which was doing good to start with. They went for the dragon. They've had to ditch it. Good Twilight Ninja, Soaz up the top again, doing good. Killing an assist. Yep, so the jungler's farming up, Soaz, you're dead. Oh no, you're still alive. And a nice gank in the mid lane to get the kill. But our bot lane isn't doing too well, I must admit. As you can see, the different gold that you've got. The more gold your team has, the better items you would buy in the game, etc. And yep, their bot lane is doing good, but we've got the first tower in the mid lane. The mid lane is doing really well. Jungler's doing well, 3 kills. The way it goes KDA, so it's kills, deaths, assists. So you want good numbers except for the middle one basically. There we go, jungler and mid lane, for everybody except for the bottom lane is doing well. Perfect. But our bot lane has taken a tower, so we've opened up all the towers of the base, and you can, like, it's a strategy. So battle strategy, basically on the left, you can conservative means, oh let's get a hot streak, you're legendary. Conservative means that you don't fight much, but then you just kind of stay safe, which is good. Radical means you fight a lot, but you're not too much into staying safe, which can be good in certain situations. Growth is for your jungler, that means you would just farm up in the jungle rather than killing them, and stroll as you kill them rather than farm up. Both are very important. The jungler is, shouldn't have said that there. Jungler was doing good. Up the top lane, well done Soaz. But they have opened up our mid lane completely, as well as we have opened up everywhere completely for them. Good, good, get the inhibitor. Nearly, once you get the inhibitor you get super minions. So Pixies, let's get you a... Now they have Baron, so let's regiment in the middle. We need to win the team fight here. Perfect, 4 are down. We've got... No, we don't have the inhibitor. We do now. Perfect, we've got bot lane, tower and top lane, so it's get the inhibitors opened up. Yeah, do that. Let's go for pushing. I want to get rid of the barracks they call them, it's inhibitors in League of Legends. Good, you get the dragon, it gets us 4 dragons this game. Get the Baron, perfect. That pillars you up for 3.5 minutes. Regiment in the middle for a fight, which half of us are dead. Oh, good. That was a good team fight. We killed 3 of them for nothing. So all we need to do is push. They're all dead. Push up and win the game. Come on. Soaz is doing brilliant. I don't know who should get man of match. Soaz or Mount. 2 of them are doing brilliant. I would have to say Soaz with a better KDA score. And there we go. Victory. 35 kills to 23. Soaz himself was involved in 24 of them. And then it shows you the damage to champions overall. Funnily enough, another one that went from top to bottom. So it shows you the KDA, gold, towers, drakes and barons. So we win. ProudPidgezard for winning. Extra for Soaz amount getting legendary. It goes down a wee bit of that. They lose Vigor because it's tiring on them. And MVP is Soaz. And then sometimes you get habits, so Swordman gets better when we're losing, and Petty has got plus 6% intuition for foresight. We've got fans, professionalism, and don't know what the other word is, but we get merchandise to sell and visibility. So there we go, we have won our first game. Now you can keep playing the same teams again and again if you want to level up. Sometimes it's better to do that, sometimes it's not. So if we get gifts, I just skip that because it takes a while, but it shows you at the bottom what you get. So kind of energy, some money, other items. So we've got gifts, so habits. So life coaching. Oh, everybody's got a bad one, so streaming doesn't matter. Our team's winning, yeah. We want you to be doing good when we're winning. So, right, so I've got a new player that we can get, Smithy in the jungle. And a new tournament invitation from Magical, who are doing not too bad, but we're rated 83 because everybody went up. So let's register. It doesn't cost us anything, and let's work when the manager is finished. Let's get a coach to do the training on day 2, yep. So we've got items, yep. And up the target, perfect. So bad habit and complete special training one time. And here we go. Today's report is a team known as Fnatic. Despite not being together for long, they've already claimed their first victory. At the same time, it's also noticeable that we've drawn a lot of well-known players, which is quite weird, but it's said that the manager's very cute. I would agree with that. So after life coaching's done, perfect. So let's go to the manager, let's go for a player negotiation, Smithy. And target 20,000 as well. Yeah, so we want to get Smithy before this game, so what's happening here? As a well-known local mouse manufacturer company, we've introduced a new mouse team and we want my team to endorse it. Good, so we've got sponsors, so now you need to get an an assistant, so we'll have Natalie the assistant. And you, Natalie, can get me sponsors. So we'll get £25,000 each game for having a sponsor. So special training complete. Let's go again up to 86. And negotiation complete. Perfect, we have them. So let's go player market. Let's buy him. So he's rated better than our jungler they were. So let's fire him. So this Smithy joined our team. So technically you can do Battle Master if you've got people like Smithy was there that was better than that, so you could do that instead of getting a new player. Sometimes you want to do that, sometimes you want to get the better players. So negotiation complete. Yep, we just made it. So that's us got that sponsor. And construction. So we gain experience for 2 hours worth of our sleep. So we'll get another sponsor message, so it's Ninja Keyboard. So yeah, resistant, go and get some more. So what is it we'll get each game from that one? +6 of the coach work points, which is nice. And manager, you can do life coaches, so lone wolf, you get less that but you get more. No, I'd like to just keep your normal ratings. So special training up to 89. So hopefully just by the experience and leveling up, which somebody just did there. What's this? A new tournament invitation, the Amateur League. So have 6 players, modify your base 3 times, 3 sponsors, and become the champion of 2 level D cups. So we've got that down at the bottom, so we're rated 91 now. So it's night time, so some guys are in negotiation complete. Right, so let's see if we can do it one more time before the night's over. Yep, perfect. Coaching complete. That doesn't matter, you don't actually play. And you... let's just leave that. Yeah, so let him do the free time. But I could do another training. Change player from Soaz to Smithy. Let's get you training. So target, complete special training one time, never even noticed that. And construction, so keep upgrading him again. Equal to 4 hours free experience or 10% chance to earn more. It's only 60,000, so let's do that. You need to be aware that your base costs money every week. So be aware of that because you can get, I've been caught out with it once I think in the games. So that's good. Sponsorship duration, perfect. So that's us get 2 sponsors. Petty was talking to teammates about movies, so recently I was raving about the actor's performance. I thought it was wonderful. You think the main villain's plot is the essence? I'll go for the villain's plot. Yep, the last scene was great. I had no idea the murderer was in the basement. So sometimes you get things that are knowledge, some are just random there, I just guessed that one. So that was fine. So we'll do this next game and then that'll be that for this episode. So week 1 Thursday. So Magical Invitation I think it's called. So yeah, Magical, keep it up at the best. Magical is amazing because of the quote for this band picks. It said that Petty turns off the monitors when he trains and only listens. I heard that Magical's manager is a beautiful woman, have you seen? So this is Olivia, today's commentator. So Fnatic has an advantage. Well, let's hope so. We do so. And there's our teams. Good. Look at the jungle and the mid laner, by far the best. So we'll just auto ban this one. So there we go. We'll see how this goes this time. There. So our guys are pretty proficient with them, as you can see there. And you can see that some of the champions in the game, like the top for me, that is meant to be Rumble, Gragas, Yasuo, Vayne, Soraka. Then for them bottom you've got Janna, then Lucian, then Corki, Evelyn, and then Gangplank. If you're talking of League of Legends, that's kind of based off of. So we are off to a fantastic start there. 5 kills in 4 minutes, but they got a kill and got a dragon from it, so the gold is still in our favour. Top lane is winning there very nicely. And bot lane got another kill. Petty is rampaging. I think actually Betty and Soldat used to be in a team together, don't quote me, but I'm sure they did. There we go, that was a good gank under the tower there. And Smithy, my new jungler, is showing how to jungle. I do feel bad because my jungler did play absolutely brilliant in the last game, but this guy just overall is better, and my team overall are looking a lot more commanding in this game than what we did in the other game. We were 8 kills up, we are 7,500 gold up, 4 towers to none. Don't get me wrong, bottom tower is basically about to go, but down the bot lane we are absolutely stomping them. Our support just 1v1 their mid laner, because our support's got more gold than their mid laner. The mid laner's got 3.4, our mid laner's got 6.9, which is double that as well. So gold wise we are absolutely crazy. The only one that's kinda close is their jungler, only by a few hundred from ours. That's because their jungler's got 6 out of the 7 kills. And they're going to take bot tower, yep. We are 12,000 in the lead here. This is an absolute stonewall of a game. Let's push mid. How could we lose a team fight with how far we are ahead? Do that, get the jungler, get the dragon in the jungle. Let's just go back to balance, do what he's all doing. Go for the Baron perfectly while the support gets killed, but that's fine. Support for Baron, I'd take that trade every day of the week. So they've only got 1 tower left next to the Nexus. We've got a minute left of Baron, but I think only 1 person has it. We'll push them, destroyed that tower, so it's literally just our Nexus standing. And yep, here we go, perfect. So that was a good game. So Petty did the most damage there, 14,000 by far. So a nice victory. ProudPidgezard up, Soaz and Perts in the Rampage. Petty went up by Legendary and got MVP, which was definitely deserved. So Perts, Rough and Smithy alone moves, we need to change that. So we get 100 fans and 12 professionalism and visibility. There we go, so never mind the gifts. So we got a lot of money and different things there. So bonus reward when winning a game, lower fees for base alterations, activate that right away. And then here we've got streamers, so somebody can stream at night. For me it will probably be eStory. Yes, he's not got the most, in fact Pex maybe for popularity. No, I'll do eStory, he's not got the best popularity in the world, but I'm thinking of a case of, oh Swordman, you need some acumen. There we go. So we've got a new player in the top lane, Movse, and a new sponsor. So what? I'm thinking of leaving my top lane, 20,000 each game for 4 of them, because Soaz has been playing out his skin. So there's that room looking good. And the training room, so 10% chance to get extra stats. So there we go, I'm going to just hold it off there. And that is all for this episode, guys. So thank you very, very much for watching. ProudPidgezard out. Toodaloo, the new.